Welcome back to Inside Motors. It's an absolutely superb day here today. Sun shining, birds singing, brilliant. Unfortunately, we're going to talk modern cars, modern problems. Dirty valves. Problem with modern cars is that the tolerances in the engines are lovely and tight, nice, smooth running engines. However, they suffer from a little problem of sticky valves. Now, I've got with me John, who's a representative of the Wins Oil Company, and he's got an answer to this. But first of all, we'll talk about the problem and we'll show you what happens. In front of us, we've got a Ford Fiesta head. And we're just going to take one of the valves out and have a look at it. There you are, John. What do you think of that?
Yeah, that's very characteristic of modern cars these days, of the actual carbonisation of up the stem of the valve. It's caused by very fine tolerances, because nowadays you can find, very fine tolerances are in sort of most engines, and unfortunately the fuel is of not such good quality and it's not so combustible, so unfortunately it produces excess carbon.
We've got a nice car to do the test on. We've got an 1800 Escort, 16 valve Z-Tech, supercar. The owner actually is reporting the fact that it's performing like a 1600 8 valve. Right, can you just quickly show us around the machine? I take it this is the business end.
Yeah, well, this is the serious end of the business. This is the pressure feed, which actually quick connection pipe actually goes into the rail on the pressure side. Another one goes in there to actually on the return feed, so the vehicle actually runs totally on the machine.
Very nice.
This is the pressure gauge, because that is the important thing. We must get the pressure correct. It's measured in PSI and bar, so you've got both cracks of the whip there.
Right.
This is the pressure setting. When it's full out, that's in like the diesel setting, because the diesel will actually run off its own pump. This is the adjuster. As you wind it in, it increases the pressure, so you can get it right to start the vehicle, because if the pressure's not right, the vehicle won't start.
And what's this little box of tricks?
Well, this is the timer on here, and that is the solar cell which this operates. It's fully remote control. That's the start button, that's the stop button. The purge button there is actual fact when you want to evacuate the machine from doing a diesel to a petrol or vice versa, because you don't actually drain the tank every time. So what happens to the buzzer when the product's finished in the machine, it bleeps at you and you actually press the purge button and it evacuates the machine completely. Yeah. These two buttons here actually control the timer, so it's the up and down buttons. As you can see, two crocodile clips for fitting to a 12 volt supply. In theory you can actually do this process actually in the middle of a ploughed field if that's what sort of takes your fancy. This is the actual tank where you put the purge liquid.
Okay, there we are. Shall we get the machine connected up and we'll get it going?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, hang on. Shall we just do a quick emissions test before, and then we can see what your machine does?
Good idea.
We've got George here with us, senior engineer from Sykes Pickavant, who's kindly come along to run the exhaust gas analyzer for us. Take it you set up for all different sorts of cars and kits and...
Well, this kit takes a lot of beating. I've never really been caught out at all since we've been using the machine.
This is the inlet, the petrol inlet, I take it.
Yeah, that's where the main pressure feed actually goes into the engine. Well, the next thing we've got to do, the important bit, is we've actually got to put the purge liquid actually into the tank.
Let's take the top off that.
There we go. See how steady the hand is.
What exactly is this stuff going to do now?
What it's going to do is going to clean the whole of the combustion chamber. It's going to clean the back end of the valves, which is the important bit, and the injectors. So in actual fact, you tune the car up after rather than tune it down.
Okay, pop the top back on.
Yeah. Well, what we'll do, we'll give it half an hour. So, like so, and we activate it like so.
That sounded healthy. I'm just checking there are no leaks there. No, we're fine.
Right, now what we need to do is to start the car.
Right, half an hour later, here we are. I tell you what, it sounds a lot better, John.
It's a lot smoother, isn't it? And it seems to have gained, the revs seem to have got a bit better, a bit higher.
Yeah, you weren't telling lies when you said it'd get better after.
No, you
it
can't
got
afford
worse.
to tell lies in this business, you always get caught out.
Right, okay, if somebody could switch it off, what we'll do is we'll take all the pipes away and we'll give it a quick road test.
Great, fine.
Oh, Tim, you've just run this round after the purge. What do you think of it now?
Yeah, it's running much better, John, thanks.
We can't guarantee that your car's going to run like a Lexus, but certainly purging's the name of the game. It's curing the sticky valve problem, and remember, you saw it first on Inside Motors.